The reception was the cool thing is that I'm actually not the only one who's still heartbroken that the Grizzlies left. And that was one of the best things about finding my country was meeting so many other childhood fans like me. So if you grew up in Vancouver in the 90s, like you went to at least one game or you watched the games. And we have, obviously Vancouver has also an NHL team, and but hockey is an expensive sport. There's a lot of gear that you have to buy, and tickets to a Canucks game, it wasn't as cheap as going to the Grizzlies. So and because the Grizzlies weren't the best team, they gave a lot of free tickets away to schools, and that was kind of their way of like, they give free tickets, and then the kids will, you'll end up buying like food or like food at the concession stand or something at the gift shop, and then hopefully they get you hooked and you'll want to come back and bring your whole family the next time. So that was sort of one of the things that they did to try to get more people to come. And so again, if you grew up in Vancouver in the 90s, you at least went to like one Grizzlies game. And now I'm rambling and I'm forgetting what your original question was.
Sorry, Brad. No, you kind of answered some of it. What was the reception like in Vancouver as a whole to get an NBA?
Oh, yes. Sorry. So at that time, so they came in 95, 96. Vancouver was very new to basketball. And so they even had to print out, the first few games, they printed like a glossary for fans, like basketball A to Z. And it was like, teaching fans about, what a double dribble was and what like a foul shot was. And so, fans are super excited to have a team, but I think it took them not a long time, but they did have to sort of be educated about, how the game of basketball was played. But no, I think Vancouver fans get a bad rap for, people say that we didn't support the team and whatnot. I don't think that's not true. I think that's a fallacy. And in fact, I think that considering our losing record and how, poorly we did year after year after year, we had a really good, strong fan base, compared to, sometimes I remember when the Grizzlies left, I would be watching like an Atlanta game. This is back in like the early 2000s. And I'd be like, we had way more people like in the stands than that. So, but yeah, I think we get a bad reputation, but I don't think it's warranted.